Hello, everyone. Welcome to Day 3 of the International Recycling Week virtual conference. Today, the focus is on the metals recycling sector, and we have an exciting program with a great lineup of speakers. Before we move on, we'd like to recognize the sponsors for the metals recycling vertical. We extend our heartfelt thanks to National Steel Car and RKG International, the gold sponsors at the event. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to Met Asia Group and Danieli Centro Recycling, the silver sponsors at the event. I would like to now welcome Mr. Sanjay Mehta, President of MRAI, who also heads the MTC Group, a 47-year-old business group employing more than 5,500 staff within the group. He holds a bachelor's degree in commerce and has over 35 years experience in metal recycling in India and globally. With offices in USA, UK, Singapore, and Dubai, Mr. Mehta has traveled extensively around the world and has been handling the international business of MTC Group, the leading ferrous scrap procurement, processing, recycling, and steel manufacturing company in India, handling a variety of a yearly volume of over 2 million tons of ferrous and non-ferrous metal scrap and ferroalloys. I now invite Mr. Sanjay Mehta to deliver the opening address.
Thank you, Swaliha. Thank you very much for inviting me. And Madam has already described about MTC and myself. Thank you very much, Swaliha. Kindly allow me to share my screen so that I can present few slides, and accordingly, I will speak on the markets. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I need to speak a little bit about the MRAI before I move on the market. So let me present who are we, what we do in MRAI. So 1 second. My slide is not moving. Swaliha. Yeah, yeah. I take a few minutes of your time to talk about our more than a decade-old association, MRAI, and recycling. The Apex National Association is leading light on everything recycling in the country. With 1,200 members and growing, MRAI is now becoming synonymous with recycling. Thanks to the work the association and its members have carried out during the last 10 years to promote responsible recycling in the country. Today, it is representing almost all the major verticals of the industry, be it ferrous, non-ferrous, paper, plastic, e-waste, tire, textiles, everything we do. Nationally, we are the organizations to talk, and to that we represent almost over 20,000 SMEs, which cumulatively employ over 3 million people, over 30 lakhs people. MRI is fortunate to be working with the policymakers at the government, both at the central and state levels, and think tanks in the forefront of recycling, sustainability, circular economy initiative. We take pride in the fact that we have been associated with many of the silent policy frameworks initiated by the government. Along with government, we are vehemently trying to materialize level playing field for our members and to bring about industry status and other benefits to the until now overlooked recycling activities in the country. We have participated in many policy making of the government of India. I will not describe many policies, what kind of policies we have participated. Its name is more than 20 names of the policies. But definitely I will speak about what kind of policy we have made it in the next few slides. A word on MTC. Madam had already told about my company. No need to speak more about the MTC. Next slide, please. 1 second. Yeah, global industry outlook is very much positive, and the topic of the day is deliberation is metal scrap recycling. Looks very much positive going forward. Coming as it is at the fag end of the COVID, let us hope that the third wave is not danger. And like last 2 previous months, the market is poised for all around growth. We all know that we have to recover the nearly last 2 years of industry losses. According to the June 2021 report by Market Research Future, the market is estimated to grow from 54.1 billion tons in 2019 to 88.5 billion tons by 2027. It is expected to show at CAGR almost over 8% from 2020 to 2027. We will talk about APEC reasons and demand-supply correlations, factors such as advances in recycling technology, and increasing awareness about the benefits and focus on the recycling process among public and private sector boost the metal recycling market share. Immense government support to enhance environmental services aimed mainly at sustainable and efficient use of natural resources, initiatives and policies about the environmental perks are major metal recycling market trends. Huge pent-up demand to flare up COVID-19 pandemic. Yes, COVID-19 pandemic seems to have impacted the metal recycling market revenues positively. On one side, recyclers faced various problems ranging from attracting workers during the lockdown to collect metal scrap, segregate and recycle them to deliver recyclable products. The pandemic has prompted the world to focus more on hygiene and sanitization, accelerating scrap recycling initiatives. People are becoming more concerned about a healthy and sustainable lifestyle now. Furthermore, initiatives from various public and private organizations worldwide to prioritize to the production, segregation, and recycling of metals are expected to foster market growth. Yes, due to every country has infused many package free salaries and infra projects to boost up demand, market looks very positive. Construction segment holds the largest market share due to the rising population, the increased government funding for infrastructure projects also. The introduction of circular economy action plans as a priority for countries to reduce environmental concerns, sustainable the metal recycling market revenues. With favorable government policies, emerging regions worldwide present untapped opportunities for recycling. The metal recycling market is experiencing implementation of several strategic approaches such as collaborations, mergers, acquisitions, expansions, and product launches. Recycling rates of metals are in many cases far lower than their potential reuse. Ideally, metals can be used over and over again. Recycling more would minimize the need to mine and process ore, which would save large amounts of energy and water and natural resources. Metal recycling would contribute to the transition to a low carbon, resource efficient green economy. Indian recycling industry is subjected to drastic unique changes like never before. Thankfully, they are ably guided by well thought out programs and policies by the government, be it steel mission guidelines, the rules of ELB policy, scrap recycling policy, or the intent and purpose behind the Atmanirbhar Bharat Independent India mission initiatives. All seems to have recycling support built into all of them. The enabling character of recycling process is winning in the mall, to say at least. Despite the rosy prospects of the sunrise industry of Indian recycling, there are multiple challenges for it to overcome if recycling has to deliver the goods as expected. Some of them are non-availability of quality scrap, low per capita steel consumption, rising working capital, high logistic cost, domestic scrap arising not adequate to meet demands. So that MRAI recommends level playing field by removing import duty on scrap as for at least 7 years. As of now, ferrous and stainless steel is exempted for duty for next 1 year. Government purchase tenders should insist on quality route, not for all steel secondary steel products. Implement national material recycling policy is ASAP. Grant industry status to recycling industry. Develop circular economy parks where recycling get priority to contribute to Atmanirbhar Bharat Independent India mission. My conclusion for today will be circular economy concept will get boost all over the world in coming years, and I'm sure people who are into this field will get very much sufficient share of business in the time to come. I am 100% sure this recycling trade and business will help in reducing various environmental issues and generating employment. Finally, I will urge all the members of recycling trade industry around the world to look at Indian government's positive outlook towards recycling, resource efficiency, and circular economy projects. This sector is going to give extraordinary results in future. You can be a partner in the progress of Indian economy by investing in recycling infrastructure in India, be it metals, plastic, paper, e-waste, rubber, or any kind of other recycling projects. There are around 20 types of recycling projects identified by Indian government for which people around the world can take interest. As a president of MRAI and director of MTC Group, I would also like to push everyone to look for India investments because of good government, good governance, and the positive outlook ahead. Thank you, Swaliha. Thanks for your patience hearing. As always, everyone, all the best for great conference ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sanjay.